Hello, good day. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. Welcome to my channel, The Grinch. And here we report on current events having to do with our favorite celebrities. And we try to explain the legal twist to these issues. This is merely our opinion, and our opinion is based on information we researched. And so those citations will be noted and stated. And so I like to start by telling those or you side chicks to beware. These wives ain't playing with you all. They're suing you. Yep, people. Today, TMZ reported that our favorite housewife, former housewife, some housewives of Atlanta, NENE Leakes, is being sued, by her quote-unquote boyfriend's wife. The reality is that if you're married, you can't or you don't have a wife or a girlfriend, but things being what they are these days. Look, let's call the man her boyfriend. Even though we know that he can't be her boyfriend because he's a husband. He's somebody's husband. So, TMZ reported NENE Leakes' boyfriend, quote unquote, is suing her for $100,000 for pain and suffering, emotional distress, mental anguish, and loss of her husband's affection. Oh my God. And for those of you who might be wondering, well, really, like pulling out your hair and pulling off your wigs and doing all kind of crazy things, might be asking, like, can she do that? Can she do that? The answer is yes, she can. You see, people in the United States, regions such as Hawaii, well, states, not regions, Hawaii, Illinois, Mississippi, North Carolina, where the wife is suing NENE Leakes, South Dakota, and Utah. These are all states where, side chicks, you can be sued. So beware. So the grounds that this woman would need to satisfy the court in her case is, well, one, that the marriage was happy and that love existed between she and her spouse, NENE's boyfriend, quote unquote. The second ground is that the third party here, which is NENE Leakes, destroyed the love. And the third ground, that the third party's intentions were to destroy the marriage and the love between she and her husband. But ladies, like seriously, when you think of it, going to court, getting an attorney to represent you, going to court on the adjourned dates, taking the witness stand, being deposed, all that, like seriously, is it worth it? Like, what is it that you want in a case like this? Do you want him to come back home? Do you just want to embarrass the girlfriend or side chick? Because really and truly, suing the other woman or the other man really and truly won't bring him back. I think if anything, it pushes him away. But look, what do I know? So, you might be asking, is this the first time? The answer is no. I already just explained the different states where you can sue. And people, these husbands and wives have been suing. ABC reported in an article where the wives put out a $9 million message, and she said told mistresses to lay off a woman by the name of Cynthia Shackelford from North Carolina. She sued. March 23rd, 2010, that woman sued. That woman sued, yes. And she won. She sued her husband's side chick, and yeah, she won 9 million smackaroos. And again, according to CNN News, they posted a story dated October 2nd, 2019, in which another man, a man from North Carolina, he sued. Yeah, sure did. He sued for $750,000, and guess what? He won. The man said his name is Kevin Howard. He said he and his wife has been married, they were married for like 12 years. He was trying to go to counseling, and they fell off from counseling, and he knew something was up, so he hired a private investigator, and yeah, proved that that lady was doing something she should not be doing, and he sued and won. But if you go back to this case and cases like these, what if? Just let's say what if, because remember, this is a trial, and the 3 grounds that needs to be proved, like I said, that there was a happy marriage and love existed. But what if this NENE's boyfriend, let's call him the boyfriend, he goes to court, testify on NENE's behalf in support of NENE's, and said, well, I fell out of love with my wife and we weren't happy. Then ground 1 goes. Third party, NENE destroyed the love. So if he's saying, I stopped loving you, baby, I stopped loving you, the love went, it's gone, and I wasn't happy, then it wasn't NENE who destroyed the love. He fell out of love. And the third ground, that NENE intentions were to destroy the marriage. What if NENE was like, look, my intention was not to destroy your marriage, it was just to, have some fun with your husband. I mean, that was never my intention. I never intended to destroy your marriage. When you put them all together and you have the husband saying, well, I fell out of love, I wasn't happy, then you can't really say NENE was the one who destroyed the relationship, can you, right? And then if he's saying, well, I fell out of love, I wasn't happy, then and I met someone, whatever it is that, however they met and however they linked up and did what they did, that I never intended to destroy your marriage, but who knows how this will play out. My thing though is, to the parties involved, I guess the wife is happy. She's sitting pretty wherever she is. She and her girlfriends, they're knocking glass, popping bottles, enjoying, celebrating, because, hey, we're embarrassing her. She embarrassed me, so I embarrassed her back, because you ladies, we know how we do it. We know how we do. So I got one up on her now. She's embarrassed. But at the end of the day, NENE's walking home, NENE's hanging out, NENE's the one enjoying your husband. So I think in 2022, the thing for us to do is, look, leave those husbands, let them cheat in peace. Don't disturb that man. How dare you? And NENE, give that lady that $100,000 so she can go on a vacation, go on a cruise, do something, and try to get your head right. Because either which way, it doesn't matter if you take another woman to court, if you beat up another woman, if you, not instigating violence here, but I'm just saying, because, we know how we behave, ladies. We would fight for that thing. It doesn't matter what you do. At the end of the day, you weren't born a twin. 1, you're born alone, so you could live alone. And 2, you can't will a person to love you. I think it's best the person just move on, go about his business, than stay and be miserable or hurt you or do something asinine to you. So sometimes you just say good riddance to old clothes and just, dispose of it. Move on. Divorce and do what you need to do. But hey, what do I know, right? Anyway, side chicks, like I said, beware. And so to those listening and watching, like that subscribe button for daily and consistent content. I will be putting forward other reports, and we will be discussing further. And so let me know, let me hear your comments. And if you want us to do a live show where we discuss these topics and I hear different views, then fine, let's all help each other with these kind of topics. Let's discuss it. Wives who have been hurt, let's talk, let's hear how you feel. Husbands, let's hear your point of view. And side chicks, look, we all got to get along. So side chicks, you all too, you're welcome. Call in, let me hear your views, let me hear your position, because sometimes, you know what, I fervently believe that sometimes some marriage lasts as long as they do because of side chicks. Side chicks creates that distraction, creates that kind of environment where the man might leave for a while, he might be distracted for a while, and then eureka moment, he realizes, you know what, I love my wife, I love my husband. This person is nice, yeah, but it's just for the moment. You never know. So I believe some relationships get stronger and deeper as a result of a fling, whatever it is. But what do I know? Let me hear from you guys. Let me hear your position.